What's up everyone? It's been a minute since we talked about the iPhone SE 2, but I figured I might as well shine some light on this thing, man. There's still a little bit of hope with the iPhone SE 2. Alright, now look, we just got the new iPhones and Apple really hasn't made any movements or any findings or leaks of the iPhone SE 2 yet. They didn't announce it or anything, which honestly was kind of expected. I was already expecting them not to release it this year. Within the last few months, early on, I said they could this year, but it's just completely false. They probably are going to release it next year. So that's kind of a given based off all the leaks we have. We kind of assumed it was going to come next year, but here's the thing. Here's the biggest revelation that has came out since then, and it actually has to revolve around jailbreaking. So if you guys don't know, obviously you all know jailbreaking is where you can get root access to your iPhone. You can download all these tweaks and different things, and the reason that's really, really cool for us end users, the people using the iPhones, is that we're able to customize our phones and become basically main users of these iPhones and be able to use them and install pretty much whatever we want to, and all these different tweaks and features within jailbreaking, we have that access and ability to do so. But the reason this revolves around the iPhone SE 2 is because a jailbreak recently came out that is a hardware jailbreak. So technically speaking, you can install any iOS version, you can install any OS, you can even install Android apparently, I don't know, in different ROMs and all that, and you can use those within your phone without having to lose your jailbreak. So I don't know how this works exactly. Apparently there's already a beta or full version of this jailbreak out, but the thing is, it is a hardware jailbreak, so that means that Apple cannot necessarily patch it with a software update as far as we know. But here's the more interesting thing. Not all iPhones are supported. The main iPhones that are supported stem all the way back to the iPhone 4S, but go all the way to the iPhone 10. Now the iPhone 10, obviously Apple's not selling it anymore, but Apple is still selling two iPhones, the iPhone 8 and the iPhone 8 Plus, that are actually their cheapest iPhones that you can buy in the Apple Store right now. So now with this jailbreak, that means that people can literally go into the Apple Store and pick up iPhones that are already jailbreakable in this specific jailbreak, which is a hardware jailbreak that Apple cannot fix. And Apple shuns jailbreaking. They don't want you to jailbreak your iPhones. That's why they patch software updates all the time. But with this hardware one, Apple really doesn't know what to do. The only option Apple has to do is to totally change their hardware of their base model iPhones. Apparently the 10R, 10S, 11, 11 Pros, those aren't affected currently, but the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus are. And is Apple actually going to go out and just change the hardware, change their whole supply line, all that stuff, just to avoid this jailbreak? Are they going to refresh the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus with the same specs and all those things just to avoid this? I mean, in my opinion, I don't think so. I don't think they're going to go and change everything, change the specific hardware pieces that affect this jailbreak and utilize the jailbreakers to actually affect the 8 and 8 Plus. I think what they're going to do instead is actually go and just push the refresh of the iPhone SE into could potentially be the iPhone 8's body. Who knows? Maybe it's this one, maybe it's the one I've rendered, I don't know. But whether it is or isn't, I think this will push the efforts into making an iPhone SE 2 from Apple. Basically kind of summing up the whole thing, a jailbreak came out. iPhones that Apple is still selling brand new are affected by it. Apple doesn't want you to jailbreak your devices. This is a hardware one, this is not a software one. So Apple will either A, refresh the phones with the current specs, or go ahead and just update the phones, their base models, and stop selling the iPhone 8 and potentially the 8 Plus as well, and instead go for a more refreshed design, basically killing two birds with one stone, fitting in that base model iPhone while taking out phones that are affected by this jailbreak. So in my opinion, if an iPhone SE 2 wasn't already going to come, this one is just pushing that narrative even more. That is a huge circle, huge whirlwind. I hope you guys picked up what I was saying. This is probably one of the most confusing iPhone SE 2 videos I've made, but when I thought about it, it kind of made sense to me, and hopefully it makes sense to you. If you guys have any questions or you guys run into any issues in my philosophy, let me know in the comment section below. I'll try to maybe smoothen it out a little bit, but if somebody does understand what I'm saying, maybe you can type it out a little bit better than I can, and I'll pin that comment or something. But I think I try to make sense, but that's pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it'll mean so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. All those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate if you guys could check it out. Oh, I'm still doing the iPhone XR giveaway, guys. I forgot to say this in the beginning I'm giving away an iPhone XR to one of you lucky people. If you want to enter, click that second link down in the description. It'll take you to a video. Watch that video. It's completely free to enter. It'll explain exactly how to enter. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. And hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.